Hi, I'm Mark Trinder and I'm the Art Team Director at Charles Worthington, and today I'm going to be showing you something that's hugely popular in the salons at the moment. It's the gorgeous Glamorous wave. The first step is to prime the hair with the right product to make it easy to work with and to give the hair some protection from any heat. So I'm going to use the Charles Worthington, the Stay Cool Heat Defense Spray, and on dry hair I'm just going to give this a really fine mist just into the mid-lengths and the ends. Divide the hair into two sections, so we have the bottom section and the top. So using your temple as a guide, just draw a line from each side. I'm just using an ordinary hairband just to tie the hair into a loose ponytail at the back there. So actually using the wand here, I'm actually going to keep it in a vertical position. Going to place it right near the face, being obviously really careful not to touch the ear or your cheek. Hold it away and actually just bring the hair forward, over, towards the face, and just twist it ever so slightly as you go around the barrel. And by twisting it, we're going to get a really nice, beautiful, structured wave. Holding the ends in place, just letting go, and actually you can see there, we can see the wave starting to form. My next section is then taken behind this one. Again, this section of hair is about the same size as the first section. And again, keeping the wand in the vertical position, I then go straight in downwards, bring the hair over, and again I'm twisting as I wrap this around the barrel of the wand. Just holding that end in place, allowing the heat to penetrate through the section of hair so we get a nice even curl. Each time I'm coming just gradually lower, and then I'm just gently waving the ends now. And what's really important to remember for this type of wave is that you wave this in all the same direction. If you do them in different directions, you're going to get more of a tousled look as opposed to a glamorous wave. So I'm now moving on to the opposite side of the hair, and I'm going to recreate that technique in exactly the same way, but again remembering to brush the hair through as you do, and then actually just place the wand in that vertical position by the cheeks, bringing this section of hair over it, so everything's coming towards the face. So the next step is to release this ponytail section that we put in the beginning. So I'm going to allow this hair to fall, and again just allow the hair to fall in its natural parting, so keeping your brush at hand to make sure that the cuticles are really nice and polished in the right direction. Again, keeping the wand in the vertical position, placing it right on that front hairline almost, and then bringing the hair over the top and just holding the end in place there. 10 seconds later you can just slide that through and then just really allow that to cool down naturally. And then take another big section of hair, and like I said earlier, we're going to diffuse this out. So each time I'm going to place the wand just slightly that little bit further away from the scalp, and actually just probably about 3 or 4 inches. So again, in exactly the same way, brushing the hair through, placing the wand in the vertical position, but this time, like I said, about 5 or 6 inches away from the roots. And then we're just literally concentrating on twisting those ends into a really nice, beautiful wave. Use a little bit of the front row, the Mirror Dazzle Shine Spray from the Charles Worthington. So I'm literally just going to mist this on the surface, and then I'm going to mist a little bit on the brush itself, and then just very, very gently, starting at the top, I'm going to start to brush these waves together. And because we've waved them in the same direction, they should hopefully take beautiful form and clump together really nicely. So it shouldn't look too curly, it should actually start to look quite tumbly. So I find it best to spray the hair from quite far and actually just run your fingers and the palms of your hands on the surface. Okay, so here we have it. This is my version of the Glamorous wave.